Hello everybody, my name is Kevtendo and welcome back to another Pokemon MMO 3D video. So today's video, I'm going to go over battling, and that Zapdos looks like it's broken. So in today's video, I'm going to go over how to battle with your Pokemon, basically just how the battle system works in this game. I got a list over here, try and keep me on track. Just a quick reminder, when it comes to using your Pokemon, let me bring up there we go. When it comes to using your Pokemon, you can always use the R key to return your Pokemon to its Pokeball if you've already thrown out your Pokemon. Okay, so the first thing on my list, well, first thing is probably finding a Pokemon. Let me move away from here so nobody steals a Pokemon I want to use. Let's use this Rattata. No, this person's following me. What are you doing? No! Well, I guess he's gonna follow me for the video. Make sure I'm not cheating. So to get started, the first thing you want to do is select your Pokemon. So right now I have 3 Pokemon in my party. Basically, in order to select your Pokemon, you can either click on one of their pictures and throw them out. Like that, just clicked on Dugtrio, now there's Dugtrio. The other way to do this is, oh, here it goes. Oh, you got Celebi. The other way to select your Pokemon is to hit the 1 through 6 key. Because since you can have 6 Pokemon in your party, you can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 to select any of those Pokemon. So I'm going to go ahead and hit 4. Oh, I almost hit F4. I'm going to hit 4 to select Dugtrio. So 4, and then I have Dugtrio selected. Now I can throw them out. Next thing you want to do is target your enemy. So when it comes to targeting, you can either click on the Pokemon and you'll see it's targeted down here, or you can hit the tab key and it will target the closest Pokemon to you. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't wonder what I'm doing. He's just looking right at me. Oh man, the pressure in this video is very high. Oh no. He was told, Mega, what are you telling these guys? What are you doing? So the next thing you want to do after targeting your Pokemon is selecting one of your attacks. Now in this game, you can have up to 6 moves equipped, I would say, because there are some Pokemon that are able to learn more than 6 moves. So in order to select one of these 6 moves, you can either click on them, like move your mouse over it, hover over that, and you can see that showing which one's selected. Or you can hit your 1 through 6 key, because once you have a Pokemon selected, then you can no longer hit 1 through 6 to select another Pokemon. That just swaps over to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and then you can just select your move from there. So Magnitude would be the 4 key. I can just run over, get within range of this Rattata and hit 4, and I'll use my move on it. So that's Magnitude. You see its health go down, and there you go. So those are basically just the main parts of battling in this game, but I do have on this list 4 other secondary things I wanted to go over, just to give you guys some extra stats, or extra things to do. When it comes to Pokemon battles, this is not a turn-based battle game, this is an action RPG. Meaning you can dodge enemy attacks just by moving out of range of their attacks, or just, you know, trying to dodge them and get away from them. So never sit still when you're inside a battle. Usually you can circle a Pokemon, or you can just lead them away. Like, he can't hit me with Peck, he can hit me with Gust. I can't hit him with Magnitude because he's flying type. But he can't hit me with his Peck attack because I keep moving further and further away. He used Gust on me. I can just run in and hit him with Scratch, but it doesn't do a whole lot. So yeah, just keep trying to like circle around them, or just try to sideswipe them when you run past them. Try to hit them before they hit you. That's one way you can go about that. Or, you know, like I said, just circling them, leading them away, and hitting them with ranged attacks. Just never sit still. The next thing I want to go over are your Pokemon's cooldowns and energy cost. So in order to tell what your cooldowns are on a Pokemon, or your cooldowns and energy cost, you'll go over to the move here, and it will show you. So, you see I have this number at the top left and another number at the top right? The number on the left is the cooldown for this ability. So this says 1.5, meaning it takes 1.5 seconds for me to be able to use that move again. There's a little thing, I'll go over this in a second. Here we go. I'll go over this little box in a second down here. So the number on your left is your cooldown. The number on the top right of this little square here is the energy cost. Your energy is this blue bar here, and your health bar is this red bar here, showing how much health and how much energy you have. So every time I use Comet Punch, it'll take 12 energy away from this bar. Now, the next thing we can go over is this little square that we have here at the bottom right. This little square is basically the cooldown in between moves. So I believe this is just a 1 second cooldown, meaning that if I use Comet Punch and then want to follow up with Mega Punch, I have to wait for 1 second in between moves. So if I want to use Comet Punch, Mega Punch, Bite, Leer, Tail Whip, I have to wait 1 second in between each of these moves in order to be able to use them. That's just what this little box is here. That way you can't just mash all the buttons on your keyboard and then just hit them with like 30 moves in like 2 seconds, because that would be too strong in this game. The third thing on this secondary list is energy recovery. So let's just use Leer and Tail Whip. So you see how my energy is regenerating? I'm regenerating 10 energy a second. That's because I'm standing still. So there are two different factors that go into your energy regeneration, and that is whether you are standing still or you are moving. And the fourth and final thing I want to go over, which is something I just learned when I was doing the test video for this, is basically health regeneration. You regenerate health. It tells you how much of your max health you regenerate a second. So like this Arbok regenerates 0.51% of my max health every second. But that's only when you go, apparently, I believe it's 10 seconds without taking damage. So if I take damage, I won't be regenerating energy. Or let's do it on here. Let's see the Spearow. Let him hit me. So he's hitting me. See, I'm not regenerating any health. There we go. So now for 10 seconds I won't regenerate any health, but after that 10 second timer is up, I will start regenerating health. And there we go. Now my health is starting to regenerate, and I believe it's like a 10 second timer. So that's the other thing. So like if you can dodge a Pokemon's attacks for 10 seconds, then you can oh, I don't know why that didn't hit him. If you can dodge an opponent's attacks for 10 seconds, then you'll start regenerating your health over time. So that is it for today's video, everybody. I hope this, maybe answers some questions that maybe some of you may have had. Maybe you learned something new, because I wasn't sure about the health regeneration, what amount of time it took before it kicked in, and I guess now I know it's like 10 seconds. So I guess I learned something too. Yeah. So that is it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching, and I am currently working on a leveling guide, which I think I might have it down. So I guess be on the lookout for that. It might be coming up sometime soon. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Also, don't tell Mega I was here, because I'm on the run.